Unfortunately, the summer is off to a deadly start with 6 drownings on 3 lakes in North Texas just this past weekend. We reached out to Texas Parks and Wildlife to find out how many people have drowned so far this year. And here's what we found. The department reports 31 deaths on waterways statewide, which is down from 43 deaths during roughly the same period last year, January through June. This morning, we are learning more about some of those tragedies, including 2 children who drowned. Kevin Reese shares their stories and some important advice you need to hear.
Just this past April on Lake Lavon, Omar Chaydez and his dog AJ celebrated their first stand-up paddle boarding day of the season. His friends say the water was his favorite place to be.
He was passionate about water. Whenever he flies home, before he sees anybody, before he goes anywhere, he goes straight to the beach. That's his place.
He was reported missing from a kayak trip on Lake Lavon Saturday morning. His dog was found alive, but the firefighter's body wasn't recovered until early Monday.
He had friends everywhere, all over the country. He'll be missed a lot for a long time. We'll always be thinking of him.
It's tragic. Unfortunately, it happens every summer.
Texas Parks and Wildlife recommends everyone wear a life jacket regardless of age or swimming ability. Friends confirm Omar Chaydez, as in his own video from April, was not.
Different things can happen and they happen quick, and there's very little room for error in a water environment.
If you go underwater in water that's not clear, especially in Texas because the water is so murky, we can't find you in time.
At Cedar Creek Lake in Henderson County, 2 young victims were wearing life jackets, but the situation was different. Investigators say the girls, ages just 3 and 5, were on an overloaded boat in bad weather.
What I understand is the boat capsized, and when it sank, they were underneath it and couldn't get free from the boat.
And a 43-year-old man drowned in a separate incident at Cedar Creek Lake earlier that same day. We're told he went under while trying to retrieve a floaty.
It just takes as little as 10 seconds to be in a struggle and then be beneath the surface.
A summer reminder that multiple families are struggling with again. In Dallas, I'm Kevin Reese.
Yeah, sadly, this is just something that we see this time of year, and it's important to know your limits whenever you're swimming, if you're out in a lake or even in a pool.
Yeah.
Maybe have a friend with you just in case something does happen, but just really tragic what's happened, I guess, in the last weekend.